Hi there, welcome back to the Roundtable. I'm your host, Steven. I'm here with Gio. Back in the theaters, we just went to go see The Fall Guy. This movie directed by David Leitch, starring Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, cameo by Lee Majors and Heather Thomas,
and Hannah Waningham.
All right, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. A great love letter to stuntmen. This really brings up to the forefront what they do on a day-to-day basis and the hard work that they do to give us entertainment. Also, it's a great little romantic comedy, very reminiscent of something in the 80s that you would see, like a Moonlighting episode, Notting Hill or Pretty Woman. Lighthearted fun, great romance. I thought Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt have phenomenal chemistry. I thought they played off each other really, really well. It's one of those times that you want the on-screen couple to get together, even though you know they're not really getting together, but you want it to happen for the sake of the movie. So I was very entertained. My minor quibble is at the end. There seems to be a lot of endings where you think you're going to get up and oh no, there's something else, and oh, there's something else, and there's something else. I thought it dragged at the end a little bit. It went maybe like 5 minutes too long for me. But other than that, I was thoroughly entertained. I laughed. Great stunt sequences, great acting all around. And I said the chemistry between Gosling and Blunt is infectious, and I think it's a good movie to go see in the theater on a date night.
Okay, for me, look, Rotten Tomatoes 81% and people's view is 92. I'm gonna give the high 70s. That's it. The chemistry, okay, it's nice and this and that. It's very 80ish. This guy is happy because he had 3 different versions of that was made for loving you from Kiss. There was 3 different versions, the original and 2 other people. Yeah, whatever. So, anyways, going to the thing. Look, there's a lot of things in there that reminds you of the 80s. Miami Vice jacket. And then there was a certain point under the stairs before him and the other blank stuntman who was his boss. He pushes him, goes, the $6 million man. And then I think at the end when he does the donut thing, I think that's the same kind of shrug that the real Lee Major had in The Fall Guy. Yeah. Then at the end you have the Fall Guy song, because I remember when I was heard this, I go, that's not Lee Major's voice. And I lost a bet on that. Okay, so that's why I remember that stupid song. Yes, because I lost money. So I don't worry, I have to pay somebody a tree on something like that. So the movie to me, look, let's put it this way. This is what you have to get on. It's cheap on night or wait for Netflix and everything. Now, if you have to go out and your better half has been supporting you with your Star Trek, Star Wars, and the Avengers, and your partner always wants to go see these rom-com kind of movies, go force this person to go see this movie. And you say, I'll do it for you, baby. Yes, look, you did so much sacrifice for me for other theaters and movies that we want to see, full of action and science fiction. And this one here, I'm willing to sacrifice for you to make you happy. It's a rom-com action, well, a lot of action, but it's how it's going to end up, right? And that's it. It's like, don't go out of your way unless it's cheap one night. That's why I look at it. It looks, to me, for myself, it's made home. You don't miss nothing about it. It's too light for me. It's like you don't take nothing seriously. It's like the action is good and everything, but I'm like, I can watch this at home easily. So that's where we have a bit of differences. But if you go see a theater,
I think for a date night,
to make please your better half. Yeah. Saying goes, babe, I'm willing to do it for you now. What do you mean? No, I want you came to science fiction movies for me, and now I'm going to do this for you. And trust me, you'll enjoy it more than you think it is. And this person, whoever you're with, they're going to be happy. It's like, oh, you did it all for me. And you win a trophy. When you get home, you know what I'm talking about. So it's not a bad sacrifice to go see it, with your date night, to make the other person happy finally. But for me, if you have to go alone, whatever, cheaper night. Not more than that. Or wait for these special stations on TV. And that's it. That's it for me. You?
The only thing I liked about this was another thing that just popped in my head as you were speaking.
There's something
they throw a few lines at each other from other movies. So he'll say like something from Lord of the Rings. He goes, "Thou shalt not pass." And then he'll say a line from Fast and Furious. There's all these they throw these little lines.
Most things from the 80s, if you notice it.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious is not the 80s, and
Lord
of the Rings either. No. But it's just they quote movies.
Lord of the Rings was the 90s, right? Yeah. Oh, before I forget, when we watch this movie, we seen Deadpool, and in this movie, there's certain a thing I seen. It reminded me right away of Deadpool because he took a beverage with toxic like marijuana or a lot of drugs. Yeah.
Bad drugs.
So he sees a unicorn. So automatically I thought of Deadpool. Remember the cartoon at the end? So I was like, Deadpool! They stole from Deadpool! So that's it. That's the cute thing I enjoy. I took out of this movie the most. Was because it was Deadpool. Because we see the trailer, and then it reminded me of Deadpool. So that's it.
So I think cheapy night, date night, you can't go wrong with this one.
To make your better half happy, go a date night, cheapo night. And you get your money's worth, you make the other person happy, and you're both happy, and then you can lure the other one later on when your science fiction movie comes out, like Deadpool, or a superhero, and you're like, babe, I went for you with the Fall Guy. Now it's your turn to go see Deadpool. So there you go.
Words of wisdom. All right, so that's our take on it. If you find this review helpful, pass it on to your friends who want to still see this movie. Do us a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and you'll get notified with more reviews that we have for you. This is Steven.
Gio.
From the Aroundtable, wishing everybody a great movie day.
Ciao, guys.